What's up,
In my
everybody?
office.
Mr.
I've
Frags
got
here
your
from
things there. Follow
MomGameGaming.com.
me.
This is the Alan Wake
Oh,
collectible
man.
guide.
What's
This is
he
the
knocks
first
the
part
lights out?
of episode 5.
I can get the
There's gonna be a couple right when you first exit your prison cell at the beginning, and then once you start running back to Sheriff Breaker's office, there's gonna be a coffee thermos right in this little office over here. This is one of the shorter videos, and those are always nice. Those are always the nice ones. After your first fight with Sheriff Breaker, you're gonna want to come onto this little stand over there, a little ticket booth, and grab a coffee thermos, and then you're gonna want to run opposite. You're supposed to run to the left, you're gonna want to run right, and over here on this little pier you'll find a treasure chest. And then, not too long after that, you're supposed to keep going straight, instead take a right and go down this pier. This is like right, if you went left after that ticket booth the coffee thermos is on, it's like one house over, so don't run too far or you'll run right by this area. There's gonna be a couple guys back here. Just move back and then head up these stairs here. I edited out the combat, but all you gotta do is move to the back of the pier and pick up the chest up there. And then you'll be running down here and you'll see a Bright's Diner on your left. If you go inside the diner, it should look a little familiar. Go ahead and take out whatever loot you want, and then there's going to be two things in here. There's going to be a thermos and a manuscript page. If you come inside the serving area, you can pick up the thermos, and then if you run back to where the bathrooms are, you can pick up a manuscript page that's tagged on the wall. Just take a left over here and it'll be waiting for you right on the wall. In a little while you come to this carnival looking thing. If you look on top of this trailer, I guess, you can find a cannon pyramid, even though they're still pretty much useless. And then if you run all the way to the end here, you'll find a coffee thermos near this little porta potty. Somebody left their drink while they went and did their business. Then after a little ambush, she's going to unlock that wooden gate there, and right before you enter Town Hall, just pick up the coffee thermos under that red canopy. Once you get into Town Hall, you're going to want to come over here near this stage, pick up the manuscript page that's waiting for you, and then go ahead and head upstairs. And once you hit the top of the stairs, you'll see the TV here. You're just going to want to press B to use it. And yet another chest will be in the back room over here. When you come in here, a guy will jump down and attack you, so just watch out for him. I've already killed him for the sake of time. And when you're getting the helicopter key, the guy's gonna pop out of this room I'm running into right here. After you kill him, go ahead and run into this room to the right, and you'll find a coffee thermos sitting on the counter. Not long after that, once you exit Town Hall and after a little cutscene, you're going to want to run straight into this park where you'll find a town history on this big statue.
A girl needs to get around.
And when you're heading into the bookstore, there's going to be 3 different collectibles in here. There's going to be this coffee thermos right here. If you run to the back of the store near the front desk, you'll find a manuscript page sitting right on the desk.
Taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex.
And then right next to the desk, if you come up to the right wall of the building, there'll be a very hard to see history on the wall. And then once you leave the bookstore, immediately head left, and inside this little shack over here you'll be able to find a chest. And then once you pick up that chest, you're gonna head through this gate. This is the same parking lot, and if you head into the right side of the playground, you'll find a coffee thermos. Moving on, once you get to the church over here, there's going to be 2 different collectibles outside before the big ambush. You're going to want to come into the back of this yellow truck and you'll be able to find a manuscript page just waiting on the floor. And then if you run back to the front of the church, you'll find a history just lit up right in front of the church. Very hard to miss. Once you're inside the church, head all the way back, and right on the altar you're going to find a manuscript page on the podium. Looks like this was a Alan Wake based church. And then when you're moving through the crypts, this one was a little tricky to find because it's very dark. I was wandering around a little bit and I left it in there because if I cut it out and just showed you right where it was, it might not, like, you might get confused. But head all the way over here. This is kind of at the back, and you'll see the coffee thermos all the way at the end. And then when you meet up with Barry, you'll be heading up this road over here, and it's gonna wind around, and then you're gonna see this little overlook. Right on the overlook picnic table will be a manuscript page. And the last collectible is a coffee thermos right at the helipad. Instead of going straight onto the helipad, take a left over here, and on the bench you'll see the coffee thermos just sitting there waiting for you.